My proposal to use this, the qualified majority voting was not addressed to the whole set of decisions that the Foreign Affairs Council is taking. It's just about the implementation of the plan to support democracy and human rights. It's quite a modest proposal because the plan has been adopted. We know what to do. It's just a matter of deciding by qualified majority the specific implementation decisions. But even being a modest proposal, it has not been accepted yet. But I think things moving on this direction. And I will insist, and I think it is going to be possible in the near future, that for this specific issue, the implementation of the decisions the decision that implements the plan for supporting democracy and human rights can be taken by qualified majority. Just that. The others, I am not discussing them now because I know that it is much more difficult. Let's just start by this. Well, how can I obtain a positive result? By discussing, by persuasion, by making the member states aware that it will have a positive side because we will be ready to do things quicker, to react quicker. You know, when you have to take some decisions in order to defend human rights and democracy, you cannot expect 6 months, 1 year to take a decision. And you cannot accept that these decisions can be blocked by one member state decides not to support them. If they are in accordance with the plan that has been approved, the plan has been approved. So the implementation of this plan should not be a big issue because it's something that has to be taken in accordance with the plan that has been approved by qualified majority. Sorry, by unanimity. So I think that we will get it. Other more important decisions, by the time being, has not been proposed to take them by qualified majority. And then about the discussion on transatlantic relations and strategic autonomy. You know, a strategic autonomy is not a concept related to not only to the transatlantic relations. Every time that we use the word autonomy, a lot of people think autonomy with respect to the US in the framework of NATO. Well, this is a very narrow approach to a much wider concept. Autonomy is not with respect to one specific partner and not with respect to one specific issue. Autonomy means the capacity to act in many different fronts and with respect to many different nations. And this is something that has to be discussed. This was not the question on the table today. We will have to discuss a lot about strategic autonomy. For me, it's one of the most important concepts on building a foreign affairs and security policy. It will be in the agenda of the next Foreign Affairs Council. I will insist on discussing about it in order to desacralize it, not to talk about it as a theological concept, but as a practical thing that can be implemented in different fronts, in different aspects, with respect to different actors. When we talk about transatlantic relations, it's another thing. It's the way in which we and the United States can coordinate our actions in order to be better partners that we have been in the last years. Don't mix things, don't confuse things. Transatlantic relations is one thing, strategic autonomy is another thing. They are related, yes, but not only with the US. You need a strategic autonomy with respect to technology, the value chains, the providing of medicines, a lot of issues which are not related specifically with defense and not limitedly with respect to the US. I think we have to make a clear difference between the two debates.